Hey guys, welcome to the MangaMark channel. Today I am watching One Piece episodes 675 and 676. Uh, we we are in a tough spot, right? We're in a tough spot with Usopp. He's come back now, right? Now, I was disappointed in him when he was running away. But obviously the cries of the Tontatas, he came back, he's here, he's going to live up to the name of the legendary hero Usoland. I, I seen it's quite mixed in the comments. I read in the comments about that. Now, obviously, I'm happy he came through. I expected him to come through and come back and step up, right? But from what I see, there seems to be a bit of a divide in the community about why he had that bout of cowardice, let's call it, especially after the character development and the time skip, um, where we felt like he'd grew up, and he was still goofy, like I don't want to go to the island disease Usopp. Yeah, he had all those jokes, but you'd feel like he'd evolved from being scared of everything, right? But people have kind of said to me, some people believe that because Robin got turned into a toy, that he basically lost all of the character development that he got as Sogeking in Eni's lobby. I don't, I don't know. Like people, people obviously. I saw, I saw the back and forth from it. I don't know. It seems to be something that must still be up in the air. If you guys who have seen the whole series are still debating this to this day, then I'm guessing it's not really going to get explained in the arc. But if that is the case, this ability is even scarier than I gave it credit for. Because I just thought that it would make you forget a person, like, but the fact that it could actually take away characteristics from people who have interacted with that person, uh, that's crazy. Um, so because I thought to myself, like, when you think about it, they're like, right, the crew went to any, like, they all remember going to Annie's lobby then. They'll all remember going there and doing that, but then they'll be thinking, why did we do that again? Like, what was our motivation for that? And then, like, Usopp's big moment for me, obviously, he saved Robin, yes, and showed that he was useful to the crew. He got over that self doubt, but the kind of moment where he stepped up and put his life on the line was when he with Luffy, when he was trying to he called it Lucci, and tried to distract him to try and save Luffy. And he was, screaming, and we got that moment that was brilliant, right? Usopp in his lobby was amazing. So I don't know. It's a tough one, I'm not gonna. I this devil fruit is so complicated that if I were to give my thoughts on it, I don't know, because like you saw Luffy, he'd obviously forgot about Robin, but when he was talking to Viola and Kyros, he was saying, "Don't worry, I believe in Usopp. Usopp will come through." So I feel like it's still, he still had that character development. Maybe not as much, and that's what caused him, like people are saying, that is what caused him to have that relapse of his character there, and like his bravery. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one, guys. But I like that it sparked such a debate. That's what I love about this series, is that it makes you think, like the devil fruits are it's such a unique kind of power system that like the possibilities are endless. You know, maybe not power system, but you know what I mean. Like it's a unique kind of abilities as compared to other series. Um, but yeah, it's a strange one. I'm just glad that he's come back. He's ready. He's fighting here, right? Um, you know, like Usopp, like as a character for me, ever since Water 7 in his lobby, just he's been amazing. So you know, I can forgive him this. I can forgive him this. You know, he's had a slip up here. Sanji's had a couple of slip ups. After the time skip, you know. So, but the characters are so strong that you know you don't want to have characters that have no flaws. You know that's not what we want. That's what's so unique about how strong the cast of characters is in this series, and you know you feel like you've went on a journey with them. But anyway, right, let's get into the episodes. Let's see how Usopp handles this situation. Hopefully, because the thing I'm really looking forward to is seeing the toys coming back, and then seeing everyone get their memories back. I think that's going to be amazing, right? But let's get into it, guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 675. Let's go. So she knew that. It's crazy how much she must have been watching and hoping for. Oh. Oh my god. Are we getting Kyros flashback? Let's go. Let's see him. That's him at 50. That's him at 15 years old. Oh my god. He looks like a middle-aged man. He's 15 years old. What's he going to be like when he's a gladiator? So this is interesting. You know? King Riku looks cool. Like, younger King Riku does look cool, though. But the fact that we know where he becomes a legendary gladiator and he marries the princess. So this is going to be an interesting development. How do we get to there? Oh, the swords are blunt. Like the one Rebecca uses. Okay, so this is the start of it. Yeah. Yeah, because how many did he win? Was it 3,000 that they said they won? Oh no. Calm him down. Oh, so did they win? Did they win his freedom then? Just like what the ones in current time? Did they base that 1,000 wins off of Kyros then, I'm guessing? Okay, well it's not that anymore. Right, so they all hated him. It's crazy to think that he was treated similarly to Rebecca. Maybe not as bad, but you know, the contrast of it. Yeah. Oh, is it the same commentator? Gyatz? Yeah, okay. How long has he been doing this? So he only had to win 100? So he chose to stay. Right. Well, something has to change because he has to meet the princess at some point. Right, okay. Right, and there the cheers starting. So they're starting to 1,000. 4 years. Right, okay, now he's popular. 1,000 wins in 4 years, that was crazy. Oh. The fact that he murdered someone has actually been playing on him. Okay. And plus, like, it's, you know, he looked older, but when you think that he was 15, it's a lot. The people he killed. Nah. If he was a beast, he wouldn't be feeling this right now. You know. Oh, don't say that. Oh God, that's a brutal line considering what happened. That. Oh, okay. So King Riku used this disguise back then as well. It was 3,000. Alright. Oh, did they notice it was him? He's never taken a single hit? Okay, that's impressive. Is he going to reveal himself in front of everybody? So I'm wondering how long after this did Doflamingo show up? Because he still has to have Rebecca. So I'm guessing still a couple of years yet. So I'm guessing... Oh. Right, that's obviously Rebecca's mum. Okay, so we're... Oh, young Viola. So we're going to start out this way. 15? So what age is he? 24, 25? Oh dear. Right. Okay. Yes. So, if he rescues her here, is this going to be enough? You know? Is her attitude going to change towards him? Oh, okay, he's getting a bit crazy. It's like, well, I can't wait to see him when he comes back. You know? Oh. It's funny, like, because he's so, like, he's just, like, strong, brooding, but also has this pure awkward side. And this is it starting, okay. And now she's making him, okay, right. Oh, well, I think I just saw the pumpkins again from Jaya. Oh, wow, they faked her death? Okay, right. So they still lived in the country then? So did they think that no one would recognise her? He's a very understanding king. Kyros and Riku crying. Oh, I don't want to get caught up in this happy scene because I know what's coming. I know what's coming, and it's going to make me sad. Oh God, I want her to get her memories back so bad. But she was so young, is she going to remember them? Oh. And he was. There's Tank as well. Okay, so she was older then, so she definitely will. Yeah, she'll definitely remember him. Oh, God, it's going to be so good. Oh, 10 years ago. Okay, now, here we go. Here we go. Sadness time. Oda, here we go. Do your thing. Gut punch me. I don't want to watch the next one. Let's end it here. The flashback's over. That was a good episode. That's it. I don't want to watch this next episode because it's going to be sad times. It's going to be sad times. It's nice to put a face to him, you know, to Kyros. We saw the statue, obviously, but he does look like a badass, right? He does look like a badass. I'm looking forward to seeing him become a human again. People getting their memories back, you know, like so Viola, Riku, and Rebecca, all getting their memories back of him, and even like people like Tank, you know, because he was like the leader of the Royal Guard. So I'm guessing Tank took his spot then. Once like Scarlet faked her death and they went away. But oh man. And I wonder what happened to, like, so I'm guessing this, we're going to see in this next episode what happened with his leg. If he lost his leg as a toy. Because when you think about it, like, would that translate if he only had one leg and then was turned into a toy? Like if he got it chopped off, then was turned into a toy, or was it afterwards? Because he's probably very fragile after he's been turned into a toy, and he's had to, you know, get out of there. Because when you think about the fact that she didn't put a contract on him, he must have had to make a quick getaway. So we'll see what happens there. But you know, it's nice to kind of get the story of it. It's basically what you would expect. You know, you could have. It wasn't anything shocking in that backstory, but it was just nice to get the full picture of how it played out. You know, because we already had the pieces there of, like, you know, him being the hero of the Colosseum. But it was very interesting was the fact that he was a criminal. He was a criminal that was put in, but also when King Riku was there, the Colosseum there was no killing in the Colosseum. They all used blunt weapons, basically, like Rebecca does now. So she's going to follow in her father's footsteps there. So I'm very, because we know Doflamingo's nature. I'm guessing that as soon as he came in, the Colosseum became a bloodbath. You know, because he would have found that very amusing. But it's interesting to see that he was obviously a criminal, worked his way up from being despised to being loved by the people, which makes me surprised that King Riku, well, I get what he's kind of saying as well, you know, about the criminal thing, because there's always going to be people, that have a prejudice. Yeah. So I kind of understand it, but at the same time, like when you saw how popular he was, at the end of it, like when he left the Colosseum, I don't know. I think they could have been okay with them getting married, but you know, maybe if like Scarlet had just publicly stated that she renounced the throne and was going to leave it to Viola, and then they could get married and there would be no issues. I don't know. It's just I'm I'm not going to get into like the politics, you know, especially in like the One Piece world, because my God, like it seems like each country has just, and then when you think about, you know, the royalty, and especially in countries like this that used to have different royalty that became celestial dragons, it's, you know, it's all over the place. But you know, the rules in each place is going to be different, because if a royal family changes, that's just going to bring its own problems. But yeah, let's get into the next one. Let's do it. It's going to make me sad, but let's do it. Let's watch this. You know, Diamante was kind of going to explain to Rebecca how it happened anyway. So I'm guessing we're about to see it. So yeah, let's do this. One Piece episode 676. Let's go. Right, so I remember them saying like, because he comes back with her. So Kyros must go first, get turned into a toy, and then Scarlet follows after. And then he comes back with her, and obviously, because of the devil fruit, Rebecca can't remember him. It's just like, I don't want to watch this. Oh, is Sugar going to be right at the door? Oh no, it's this clown, and this clown, and these clowns. Okay. Let's get a gauge on Kyros' strength here. Oh no. Oh, they have her. Oh, so they've already... Oh, Kyros. Oh, shut up. Shut up, you. Oh, Viola. This guy is definitely the most forgettable out of all the crew members. Okay. Oh, Kyros, I want you to humble them so bad. Oh, no, here we go. And he doesn't... Oh, no. He's gonna chop his leg off, isn't he? He's gonna chop his own leg off. Oh, Kyros. How did they get there? How did they get... What? Did they take different stairs? Ah, okay, no, he's not gonna do that. So... Maybe... No. I'm getting... He must chop his leg off. Oh... Yeah. Yep. I knew it. No hesitation. Bang. Yes. So... just like that. Okay. So how does Riku get away? Oh! So he actually managed to get away from Doflamingo as a toy soldier with one leg. Kyros, okay. Ah, but he's still gonna, doesn't he, do with this scarlet thing, don't we? Oh, this is tragic. Oh. Yeah, and he doesn't even understand because he's the first person to turn into a toy. Oh no. Diamante? Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, to symbolise the tear there, because yeah, imagine not, you can't even cry. You know, you're a toy, you can't even show your emotions. Watching your wife die in front of you. Oh, come on. Okay, confirmation, it was Diamante. Oh, and he's in the Colosseum about to tell this to Rebecca. Oh, scumbag. Yeah. Oh. See, so I mean, it's such a complicated like deal for it, because she's going to get food for her daughter. She obviously remembers her daughter. But then when she must think like how her daughter came to be, like it's such a it's evil is what it is. Oh. Oh, and you know, you're holding your dying wife in your arms, she can't remember who you are. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even, yeah. Oh. You know, it's, goddamn Oda for making me feel this, but it's the symbolism there, because you can't cry actual tears, but having the raindrops. Oh. Oh, I can't wait till people remember him. Who is it? I can't believe that fooled you. You shared more than just hair with Goku, it seems like. My god, how did that work on you? Just hold on a little longer for Usopp. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, well he does good. He doesn't judge. He doesn't judge based on the Doflamingo thing, so that's good. Sabo's holding his own. Has Diamante told Rebecca yet? Because that's the last thing we saw from them. He was about to tell her about it. Okay, is this it here? Okay. Yes, so right. Oh. Yeah. Oh, come on. Sabo, Bartolomeo, one of you. Smash him. Oh, Frankie. No. Oh. Come on, Usopp. Frankie's been holding out. like nothing else for you. This is it. This is the time. There must be something you've got up your sleeve that can deal with this guy. The hammer makes a return. I like that. Oh no. I love this. Yeah, everyone that's toys, like people like Cavendish. Usopp's changing all these grudges, making people indebted to us. Let's go. This will be a big win for us if you pull this off, Usopp. Oh no. Oh, don't get turned into a toy, Usopp. Please don't get turned into a toy. Come on. You must have something here. Oh no, wait, she didn't turn him into a toy? She's making him eat that? Right. No way. Is she about to pass out because of this? Please tell me that's what's happening. Oh my god, if this actually knocks her out and that's what causes everyone to turn back into humans, that is hilarious. Did it? Oh my god, did it work? Right. If that worked, oh my god, that is fantastic, right? If that actually took her out there and people start turning back into humans, oh man, I cannot wait for it. I was so worried there when she hit Usopp's mouth. I thought that was her going to turn him into a toy, but she was actually just making him swallow that the Tabasco. Oh man. Oh, I am so excited. I am so excited to see, just everyone, like what's going to happen in this country. If this has worked here, right? If she is actually out and people start turning back into humans, to see the shift of both people turning back with their grudges and people getting their memories back of the people that disappeared. So everybody in this country is going to turn against Doflamingo. Everybody. It's going to be so good. And then to see King Riku, Viola, who's there standing with him, and Rebecca all remember Kyros. Oh, that's going to be great. That is going to be great. Because it was so tragic, watching him, and he said it himself, to be like a toy, to hold your dying wife in your arms, not be able to feel it, not be able to, you feel nothing from like your tin arms, you can't even cry, you can't process it properly. And then to have her, like, to be dying in front of you and not have a clue who you are. All she can think is, I was trying to get this food back to my daughter. Oh, Diamante has to suffer. He has to suffer. I'm glad that Monet got what was coming to her. That's been dealt with, right? Because she's scum as well. But, oh man. And then, obviously, we need, like, Frankie's in a tough spot, right? And Frankie has, you can't blame him. He has been holding it down. He's going up against crazy opponents right now by himself. But if this has worked and the tides turn, that means that in that place where they are right now, you're going to have all these toys turning back into humans, and that includes people like Cavendish, Don Chinjao, Hack, all these people that we've seen there that are strong, Harridan, the giant. It's going to be chaos, but we're going to have backup. And you heard them all there when they were all talking about Usopp. They were basically saying, Usopp, if Usopp of the Straw Hats, if you can pull this off, I'll be, forever in your debt. Cavendish basically saying, I won't go after Straw Hat anymore if you're able to do this. To have all those people kind of rally and work together, that is what we want, because like, how many Straw Hats are there? 10? 9? We've got 9. Like, it's them and Law, Kinemon. And we don't even have the full squad here. How many have we got? 5? Zoro, Frankie, Usopp, Robin, Luffy. 5. Lord Kinemon. 7 people. We need the help of, to overthrow this regime. We're going to need everybody. We're going to need all the people that were turned into toys to, rise up. We're going to need the Tontatas. It's just going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I've been looking forward to it ever since I found out like the full extent of how this power works. But man, it's going to be crazy. Just based on the people that we've seen as well. Like when Kyros was going around with Frankie and like explaining to him how it worked, and he was meeting toys and finding out their stories. Like the husband that's always with his son and wife, but we can't remember who he is. Was it the dog, the little dog? Ones like that. I hope we get to see some of these kind of reunions as well once everyone turns human again, and people and you get to see these people getting their memories back. Oh, it's going to be fantastic, and like if this is how it happens, because I know I can feel it in my bones that Usopp is going to be like, he's going to be held up as this big hero. The Tontatas are going to think, oh, this is, he's pulled it off. What an amazing feat from this guy. When actually he's been caught, and he's taken her out by pure luck, just, oh. And the fact that she wanted to make him suffer, because she could have turned him into a toy right there, and that would have been it. That's hilarious, right? But, oh man, I cannot wait for it. I cannot wait for it. All in all, the Kyros backstory is kind of what I expected. Like I said, the pieces of the puzzle were there. It was nice to get the full story though. It was nice to get it all laid out so you saw, the timeline and the ins and outs. Like I always wondered, like how did he get turned into a toy? How did he lose his leg? How did Riku get away? The extent of Viola saying that's probably why. I was wondering, like, why could a one-legged toy soldier get away with the king without Doflamingo kind of thing? But I'm thinking part of that was probably because of Viola as well, because he needed her ability, and she obviously made the deal that they wouldn't be killed, but then they still killed her sister. But I'm gonna guess, does she know the full extent of that? I wonder if she actually knows it was Diamante that killed her sister. I don't know. That's a tough one. Because obviously, like that was part of Doflamingo's plan. He doesn't want a descendant of that line next in the line to be there. He has Viola under his control. Take out the other one. Oh, okay. Oh, it's going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. I am looking for, like, I had to experience the sadness there. I think it was okay because I knew it was coming. Usually in One Piece flashbacks, you know, the sadness coming, and I'm like, right, how is he going to devastate me, right? At least with this one, because we got a little flash of it before, I kind of knew the scene that was coming with Scarlet and Kyros, so I was mentally prepared for this one. It was still sad, but at least I was ready for it, right? But next episode is going to be, if it does, if it actually works, because I feel like Oda could still pull the rug up from under me, and you know, it might give me false hope at the end of this episode, and then that wasn't enough, and like the people don't start turning back into humans in the next one. I'll be devastated if that happens, right? But that, I think it's going to happen because we're in a tough spot, you know. Zoro and Luffy are fighting, well, not fighting, but they're in the palace, they're ready to go, right? But Robin's a toy, Frankie's laid out with all these people round about him, and Usopp's captured by a Logia. Like, this working is what we need right now. We need everybody to turn, like the chaos that will happen from that is perfect for every one of those people. Obviously, we need her back, right? But like Frankie and Usopp are in binds right now, and they'll not be focused on them if they're having to worry about all these people that have turned back into humans, and then they're all going to want revenge, you know? It's going to be great. It's going to be a bloodbath. I cannot wait for it. But the main thing for me is seeing people get their memories back of Kyros. You know, the main three obviously being Rebecca, Viola, and King Riku. That is going to be perfect. But yeah, guys, good backstory. You know, just like, even though it was simple, it told me what I needed to know. It kind of filled in a lot of blanks. And that's what you want, right? That's what you need. And it did a very good job of letting me get to know Kyros as a person. You know, we've known him as a toy soldier, but as a person from before, I feel like these episodes did a very good job of, you know, letting me get to know him. And I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. Like, because we didn't get to see how he would fare against Doflamingo, because he got captured like right away and then turned into a toy, so we didn't actually get to see them going up against each other. I'm wondering, I still don't think, I think it's obviously going to be Luffy is going to have to fight him, right? I do not think that Kyros is going to be able to defeat Doflamingo, but it's not about that for me. Like, I just want people to remember him, and I want him to, like, you know, go for it, just get in there. I think his priority will be, again, probably rescuing King Riku, you know, like, because it's the same kind of situation. He's in there, he's captured, Kyros to the rescue. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Everyone that has comes back, watches, comments, likes all these videos. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.